Starting off my road trip to the Nevada desert. So far so good. I'm 200 miles into the trip and only about an hour and a half from Las Vegas, where I'll be stopping one more time before heading off into the middle of the desert. Here's Vegas. I'm gonna stop for a little bit of quick maintenance here at the dealership on Sahara. Getting checked in here. It's been about a year since my last oil change, and I haven't driven that many miles, but I always like to get the car once over, just on a time-based interval, to see if anything's good to go. Sending a shout out to Brandon in social media, as well as my friend Louie and Brad at the service department, all the great people here at Cardinale Way. I hope I pronounced that right. Acura Las Vegas, they took great care of me and the car, and now it's time to roll on to the main attraction of today's adventure. Here's a glimpse of rural Nevada, and you can kind of start to see the wide expanse of desert as we proceed into the region near Death Valley National Park. Let the games begin. Check this place out. I just found the Area 51 Alien Center, and right up the road here I'm gonna go see the world's largest firecracker. Good stuff. This is Beatty, Nevada. Now I have a special memory of this place. When was it? Maybe 2007 or 8. I came out here in the Legend Coupe and I was spy shooting with Brenda Pretty, who is a renowned automotive spy photographer, and she and I went out into Death Valley in the Legend Coupe looking for prototype and pre-production cars, and oh my gosh, we got a little cross traffic here. Anyway, that was a really fun adventure to spend some time with Brenda. She's largely retired from that business now, but all the major manufacturers would bring cars out here, pre-production cars, for hot weather testing, because the conditions are so brutal in the summertime that it's the optimal place to put cooling systems and other mechanical parts to the absolute punishment test. Here's the Goldfield living ghost town. Doesn't that kind of become a sort of oxymoron? To be a ghost town, people can't live there, right? I don't know. Cool spot either way. You can see the G on the hill ahead of me. My next stop is going to be Tonopah, so maybe another 25 minutes or so, and we will be settling in for the night. I saw something I had to stop and turn around to come back to see. Art cars, International Car Forest. Okay, there's a Volvo. What's this one in the middle? I don't know, but there's a Fox Body Mustang here with, what in the world? Wow, that's what you call taking accessorizing to completely new heights. Roll dice for a free room. There's gambling everywhere in Nevada. Every gas station, every laundromat, every waiting room. You can be plunking quarters into a slot machine or hitting that button. Oh my gosh, I see it on the left. Clown Motel. World famous. Holy smokes, what am I getting myself into? Look at this place. Oh my gosh. Are we ready for this, guys? Let's check it out. This is really happening. I'm in room 102 and I got my key right here. So let's go see what this place looks like inside. By the way, I asked the guy, how busy are you guys tonight? And he laughed at me because look at the parking lot. I don't know if it makes me feel better about staying here, the fact that it's empty, but whatever. Here we go. Hey, looking cozy. Smells decent, looks decent. Heck, it's better than some of the Motel 6s I've stayed at. Only slightly creepy. I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me, but I think I'm also right next to a cemetery? Oh, for sure. I don't think they mentioned that on the website, that you were overlooking that kind of view. And by the way, the world famous gift shop doesn't look like it's open today. Yeah, the cemetery is for sure right next door. Look at this. Wow. Buried here are many of Tonopah's pioneer residents, including victims of the Tonopah Belmont mine fire of 1911, as well as the victims of the 1902 Tonopah plague. The cemetery was fenced in 1979 by Central Nevada Historical Society. Okay.
Everywhere.
Well, there is. We got more in stores across the street too.
Oh wow.
So he's right. They are everywhere.
Right.
What he's saying is 4 more just walked in.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. You guys enjoy nights. And then 2 nights ago we had ghost tours here with us. So they were one of my special guests on my tour.
See, my stepmom would love that.
So there is a ghost tour tonight at 8 p.m. and it costs $10. But I'll be honest with you, I'm traveling solo in a rinky-dink town I've ever been to, and I don't need to be spooked any more than I already am. So I did ask about food. Oh, by the way, there are 4,000 clowns in that office. I asked about food. There's a Mexican restaurant pretty close, and I might actually go back to that Chinese place that I saw a little bit earlier. I saw a variety store here I want to check out called Vanwood.
Thanksgiving greetings and memories from all of our home.
Getting back from dinner now, and I'm definitely the only one staying here tonight. There's one other car in the parking lot that's been here all day, and then I think that's the guy's truck that works the front desk because the license plate says Clown 7. Just settled in for the night, and see how sheer these drapes are, you can pretty much see the lights outside and the cars driving by. So I'm not having a lot of lights on in here because it basically feels like people can see me from outside. So I'm just doing a little bit of work. I have connected to the Wi-Fi here. The network is the Clown Motel and the password is Pennywise. I had to look up Pennywise, but that is the name of the clown in the Stephen King movie It. So that's nice. I'm getting an electromagnetic frequency reader. They let you rent these when you check in. And so Christopher here at the front desk is showing me
So it's jumping all over the place.
so the numbers, if this thing goes high enough, the
thing will go
reader
yellow and red.
will goes yellow and red.
Yes. See?
Oh. So something's happening on that shelf.
Yes. Oh yes. See
I
how
wonder
fast?
if you can tell it
See?
jumped up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you see one from yeah. So there you go. See?
Cool.
50s, 60s.
Okay, so I just rented my electromagnetic frequency reader, EMF reader. It's a tongue twister. And I guess these numbers here will escalate as you get close to paranormal activity. And then this little light at the top can go yellow and then red. But I was gonna show you this exceptionally creepy room here. And then I hear pets down here, but this was, oof, yikes. That's the Pennywise room. Okay, so I'm back to being the only person in the main part of the parking lot. There's one extra car here now, but definitely adds to the creepy factor when you're the only person staying at a motel. All right, what better place to go than the cemetery? Actually, I don't know if I want to go out there. I really don't know if I want to go out there right now. Holy sh... Okay, it's beeping at me. It is beeping at me and I'm not even inside the gate. Yeah, it's a hard pass. I literally just had the hair stand on the back of my neck. I don't want to go into that cemetery right now. Forgive me for like cheaping out on you, but that just feels a little beyond. Let me get a picture of this thing before I run back to my room though. That's enough Ghostbusters for tonight. All right, very quiet morning. Let's get out of here. I left the EMF reader on the front desk or the table, but interesting, they leave this with the window, so even now with the place closed, anybody driving through Tonopah can check it out. Okay, well, I survived. One more car showed up next to me last night. I did get up to use the bathroom and peeked out, but I was glad to see this car here because I heard footsteps above me and I was like, of all the places for them to put another guest, it was the room right above me and the whole place is empty. I don't know, but whatever. Car survived, I survived. that's a fun way to start the day with a check engine light. I just passed a sign that said no gas, or next gas 163 miles. And now the car throws a check engine light? Wow. All right, just turned onto 375, which is the Extraterrestrial Highway. I haven't passed another car for at least 45 minutes, so here we go. Got a little daylight peeking through, although it is overcast today. Still haven't passed another car. I think I've been on the road for an hour and a half and I passed one. So 30 miles from Rachel, Nevada, which is really nothing. I don't think they have any services besides that little inn. And then 80 something miles to Alamo, and then we'll see where we end up from there. Also lovely that I dropped out of cell phone range. Made it to Rachel, Nevada. There it is, the little A. Lee Inn. Wow. It's changed a bit in the last 18 years. So I'm not even going to turn the car off because it's cold and I'm not spending very much time here, but I wanted to take note of this Independence Day time capsule. So this is dated 1996 and it says 20th Century Fox dedicates this time capsule to and beacon for visitors from distant stars to the state of Nevada. This time capsule will serve as a beacon to be open in the year AD 2050. Ooh, it's cold. So we're like halfway to where this time capsule can be open, because 1996 to 2023, 27 years, and then it's 27 more years from 2023 to 2050. Isn't that weird that I'm hitting this time capsule at exactly the halfway point right now? Last but not least, I was going to show these pictures. So this was the trip I took in 2005 in the coupe. There's the sign. I just took the same location with the sedan, and it's fun to see this place, how little it has changed. In fact, I was going to hold up the picture here to make it way more accurate. So that, I believe, is this. Here's another recreate where I had the coupe parked next to that, well, I was gonna say tow truck, but it's actually hauling around what looks to be a little UFO saucer. This is the best one of all. A little bit different, but man, even with the white line right here, look at that. Extraterrestrial Highway, now you've seen it. That is one long, narrow, straight highway. Here you can get some fresh jerky from Area 51, and check this out. It seems we had a little incident with one of our friends from beyond. I better check and see if everybody over there is okay. Yeah, I think we're all right over here. I didn't pop the hatch open to see if anybody's inside, but but the appliance appears to be intact, so I think we're okay. Made it to Mom's house in southern Utah. Grandpa's gonna show us how it's done with the whipped cream. Yeah, load it up there. That's the way to do it. Yep. Right in the mouth. Dad and Tanya just made it. Well, this is not what I expected to wake up to. 15 years I've had this car and it has seen snow, I think, 3 times. Dad's got the RDX going too, and gonna do a quick Starbucks run for the morning. This is crazy. I for sure didn't expect to hit any of this on Thanksgiving weekend. And here's the freeway. Not gonna be much for speed here, that's for sure. Weather is looking much better here in Vegas. Gonna make a fuel stop here at the 76 right by the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and then continue on only about 4.5 more hours to Phoenix today. Ahead we have Lake Mead, which is held in place. It's actually the Colorado River, which is backed up by Hoover Dam, which we're gonna pass here shortly. Home safe and sound, back in the desert, and glad to be here.